Hello and welcome to MartinMaths. We're going to do a MartinMaths on tour video all about foreign exchange and currency exchange rates. I've been really lucky enough to be able to go on holiday to Cape Town in South Africa and come back via Dubai. So we're going to look at two transactions I made over the holiday and how we can put some school maths into that. So let's start off in South Africa, and I bought some things on this receipt that is seen on this receipt. So the first thing we'll be able to do is add. So let's just see that they added up correctly. The first item cost me 15 rands, and then 45 rand, and then 35 rand, and then 55 rand. So just some simple column addition here. 5 plus 5 is 10, 15, 20. Put that 2 up there. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. Plus that 5 is 15. So I spent 150 rand. Did they do it correctly? Yes, so I can check that they were right. So the next thing I could do is say I wanted to pay and see what change I'd get. That's an example of a 20 rand note, which obviously wouldn't cover that. Let's say I paid with a 200 rand note. What change would I get then? So I'm just trying to work out what that transaction would be. Do 200 minus 150, and I would get 50 rand in change. Now, for those of you who are in South Africa, we know what that equates to. But if you're in the UK and you're dealing with pounds like this and not with rands like that, we want to know what that's worth. So I'm going to look at today's exchange rate, and currently £1 is 23.72. So firstly, I'm going to do a bit of estimation. I'm going to say that that's roughly £20. So I'm going to divide 150 by 20. 150 divided by 20. It's going to cost me 7.5, roughly 7.5 pounds. If we do it absolutely, using today's exchange rate, then I'd do 150 divided by divided by 23.72, and I get 6.32. So that's how much it cost me in UK pounds, 6.32, £6.32. Okay, so you can see there's lots of maths just in that simple transaction, adding up what a shop cost me on this little receipt here, checking that I got the right amount of change, which might have been in rands, but if I wanted in pounds and pence, I've got to use an exchange rate, and that's what I've used there. Okay, let's go through that again with another example, and this time I stopped off in Dubai. So I bought some things on this receipt, which were 32 dirhams and 28 dirhams, and then on another receipt, they were 36 and 21 dirhams. So we're going to add, just like we did with the South African. That's 8, 16, 17. Carry that 1 up to there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I spent 117 dirhams. So just to check that those two are correct. So yeah, the receipts they gave me are correct. Then let's imagine that I want to know what the change is when I buy that. I did pay by card, but imagine I paid with, say, 120 dirhams, which do a subtraction. 120 minus 117, we know the 20 minus 17 is 3. So I'd expect to get 3 dirhams in change. But let's say we want to know what this is in pounds. So we'll find out what the exchange rate is. I can look up today's exchange rate, which is £1 is 4.67 dirhams. And again, I'm going to use some estimation. Let's say that that is roughly 5. So let's take that 117 and divide it by 5. And that cost me £23.40 for those items that I bought. But if we want to know the actual 117 divided by 4.67, it cost me £25.05. So that was estimated there, and that's the actual. So this is the actual amount there. Okay, because the pound doesn't actually get me as many dirhams as I estimated. So the actual cost is more. I think when I was estimating for South African, I was estimating that the pound was getting me less. But in truth, I was estimating that it was only costing me, only getting me 20 Rand for every pound, but it was actually getting more Rands, which actually made it cheaper. Okay, so again, there's lots of transactions made here, lots of maths involved here, adding, subtracting to get change, and making a currency exchange rate. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Do send any maths questions you have, especially if you've been on tour somewhere. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.